Why does every bike we touch break? Welcome back to Riding on Eggshells. As you might have guessed from the last episode, we were bitten a little bit by the bug of riding on deliciously light bikes, so we wanted to hire 2 more. So we packed up our stuff, got a coffee to go, and jumped in a taxi. We've got the most interesting lattes from Cinnamon.
Takeaway coffee I asked for.
And we're heading to Canggu to pick up some KLX150 dirt bikes and explore Bali on our own.
It's going to be a good week.
Yeah, it should be lots of fun. I'm wondering how my butt will handle it and how I'll be able to manage to carry bags on my back. All of it will be an adventure. Just arrived at Carbet. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Phew. This is a bike rental place we're getting our bikes from. Breakfast time.
Yeah, we're at Canggu, which is definitely tourist beach, traditional Bali, I think.
Yeah.
We're watching the surfers. We picked up the bikes, and we're going to plan what direction we're going to head in. And nothing more.
That's it. Dots on a map, that's it.
So we've got the bikes, we have had some food, talked about water, got cash out, done all the things we need to do, so now we can actually get on the road. It's going to be interesting. The bikes are definitely not new.
No, they sort of putter out immediately upon like getting down to low revs, and mine feels like it misses, 1 in 3 piston beats, but adventure.
Yes, I think it's going to be stalling a lot. Yeah, so I've given Harry a point on the map, and he can get there however he wants. So let's go and see Bali.
I'm leading, am I? Okay, all right. Let's find this point on the map.
What's wrong?
I think out of fuel.
Are you kidding? Well, what happens if you unlock it? Does it look empty of fuel?
Yes, totally.
Okay.
Wow, they did not give me much.
Did they tell you needed fuel?
Nope.
Oops.
Okay, now we look for the bottles on the side of the road. Bertamini. Sometimes these shops have it. Doesn't look like it. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
You're out?
Yep. You want to go get me a bottle of Bertamini?
Yeah. Hello. Ooh. My friend has run out. I think
cheap and expensive.
expensive, I think. Yes. How much is it?
1 liter 40
1 litre
14.
14,000.
Yeah. 1 liter.
Oh, yeah.
10,000.
Yeah. Yep, 14 is okay.
How much? Full
And
tank.
full tank.
Full tank. Start from 5 liter.
Oh.
Oh, 5 liter.
It's 5?
That's all 140,000.
140,000, okay.
Is that all? Was 5 litres? Is full?
Yeah, 5 and 5.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
The tanks can't only be 5 litre tanks, can they?
Well, take a look at them.
I would have said they were...
It's like there's a giant hump in the middle,
Yeah.
like ours, and it's only that far.
Wow, that is teeny.
Yeah.
We're going to need to fill up a lot. So it's 14 here
14.
per litre. You can get...
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Ma.
Terima kasih.
To Punut Bolong, which means tree or whole tree, because it's grown on either side. I think it's a... Is it a banyan tree? I'm not sure. And it's a good job me and Harry went through separately, because it's supposed to be if you go through as a couple, you're sure to break up.
What's that? If you go through as a couple,
you're sure to break up. But we went through separately, so it's okay.
We didn't even know that.
I knew that. That's why I was nothing.
You were hoping...
I know.
Which one were you hoping for?
No, it's worked out.
But clarify it. Finish your sentence.
It's worked out how I wanted. Love you.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
So, we have booked our place to stay, and it's back down the hill. So... yeah. We'll chill out for a minute and then head back.
Sure.
Yay, bridge. Here's our left, I think. Look at this room. I'm sorry there's no light.
Out there is beach.
Look at this room.
We do have an inside shower, you lied.
No, it's outside, look.
Oh, right.
Alright, time for us to use that shower, relax a bit, and try and get a more full day on the bike tomorrow. Today, what with having to go to a different place on the island to pick up the bikes and then, you know, getting breakfast and whatnot, we didn't get started until 11:30, something like that. Maybe even 12 o'clock before we started moving, and then we were here by about 4, so only about a half-day ride. So tomorrow, full day ride. Should be good.
We're here in Madawi.
Yeah, we came here last night for dinner, back here for breakfast, and actually, let's show you where we are in Bali. So we were staying at Ubud, which is up in the mountains, and we had to come down to tourist beach area, Canggu. That was yesterday. That's where we picked up the bikes, and we drove along the west coast some way, not too far, sort of dipping in and out of rice area, and that's how we've ended up at Madawi. Now today we're going to go inland a little bit to this lookout, and then after that we're going to cross over the middle of the island to get to the north, heading in the direction of Banjar.
Banjar, yeah.
Yeah.
And things are going well. I've already got sweaty breasts. We'll see how well that plan holds up to the rigours of riding on eggshells.
Let's go. So yeah, there's quite a few different levels of fuel. Benson is the cheapest one. So that's about $1 a litre, Australian dollar. Been getting, I think it's called Petromax or Pertamax, which is about $1.40. I haven't got used to converting into American dollars yet. But I think as we carry on, I'll get more used to that, especially because the next country, their currency is the American dollar. So after that, I'm sure I'll switch over.
Liz decided she wanted to scare the absolute bejesus out of me, so she took me to a place called Greencliff, which, I mean, I would like to have a chat with the foreman. Built to exacting measurements. Not at all just poles stacked on top of one another. Higgledy-piggledy.
Let's go for this walk. This is fine. It's fine. People probably walk on this every day. Oh my god, I'm quite scared. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh. See, this is fine. Now I'm hardly raised off the ground at all. Oh, this feels good. This feels sturdy. Down to that ledge? I suppose so. See? Brave. Not brave. It's safe. I know what I'm worried about. I wonder if someone's gonna ask us for money at some point. I mean, we've just climbed on here. What if they sort of say that's $50? Which is probably the cost of building this. Let's go walk some more of the promenade. I'm not even holding on now. I'm over it. It's fine. Stairs, yes. The stairs are not my favourite. Oh. My heart. Every little creak. How was that, Harry?
Saya tangat sakut.
Sangat takut.
Sorry, saya sangat takut.
Very scared.
Saya tidak suka.
I don't like.
As you can tell, I was pretty happy to be back on solid ground. But our engineering woes weren't over, because as we started back down the hill, this funny sound started coming from Liss's rear wheel.
I just don't know where it's coming.
Bit easier than the DR?
Bit easier. Much lighter.
Wow. I don't know if that's it though. Brake is waggling.
Gimana? Dad?
No, it's
no,
okay.
no.
It's okay. Yeah.
Udah.
Good.
Tut. Udah sih. Coba. Ya. Udah mau.
Yeah. Terima kasih.
Ini di sana di hutan.
Hutan.
Oh ya. Ini dari mana?
Dari mana?
Dari
Grand Cliff.
Dari Green Cliff.
Yeah.
Sini Grand Cliffnya.
Grand Cliff.
Ya, nih Grand Cliff.
Yeah. And now kami pergi ke
Banjar.
Banjar.
North.
And
Sudah.
Bunut Bolong.
Bunut Bolong.
Oh, lewat sini.
Bunut Bolong?
Iya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah, Mediwi, Bunut
Ya,
Bolong,
ya.
Banjar.
Ya.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Ayo.
Terima kasih.
Ayo.
Selamat jalan.
Ya.
I was hoping for some paths through the jungle, and you see these little tracks, but then you look down and it goes out for a bit and then it's a sheer drop like Green Cliff. Kami mau makanan?
Makanan, ya.
Perfect.
Ayam.
Ayam?
Yeah.
Nasi goreng?
Ya.
Perfect.
We've just stopped for some lunch. We're going to go very traditional Indonesian. It seems to be a common thing that people say they have nasi goreng for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. So we're going nasi goreng, which is fried rice, and with ayam, which is chicken. So classic. Should be a good. The sort of meals are always small, so it's perfect for lunch snacks.
Look at these portions. I'm used to getting tiny little portions.
Absolutely ginormous.
This is great.
Western portions.
Yeah, bagus. Oh, that's the spiciest and largest nasi goreng I've had to date. I am sweating. Alrighty, let's get going.
Too much power.
Have fun. Big boots.
Big boots, huh?
We've made it to the highlight of our day.
I'm excited. It's getting so cold.
That's right. It's going to be so slippy.
Oh yeah. It's not without little bits of murkiness floating all through the water.
It is a holy hot spring. So the murkiness probably is adding to the holiness.
Infused with extra blessings from Shiva. This fulfills the desire that I've always had to be vomited on.
By a dragon?
By a dragon, preferably, yeah. I mean, I did mean someone from the show Dragon's Den, but this is close enough.
Okay, we are on our way out, heading to our hotel for the evening. That was
Lovely, really nice.
yeah, not as hot as we were worried. When we were there, we learnt a little bit about it because we thought, and we always get a bit caught out by this in Bali, we thought that it was quite old. Everything looks old, but it actually is only about 80 years old. And that's because it was built by the Japanese. So this was Dutch East Indies, of course, before the World War, and then the Japanese came and sort of landed and held the whole area for the war.
So this was their whole Pacific theatre.
Yeah. And being Japanese, they loved a good hot spring, and there were hot springs here, but nothing really built up. So they put in the pools and put in everything to be only used for the Japanese. And then, of course, it's years down the line, when colonial rule in general gets ended, it's opened for the Balinese. So now it's mostly tourists, I think, seem to come in, but it is actually popular with locals from what I hear as well.
Yeah, there was a Balinese guy or two in there.
Yeah,
Lovely.
really nice. So now we're going to go to our hotel, which is not far from here at all. So one more drive and then a cold pool. Be good. This is Cantik Villa. Cantik means beautiful in Indonesian.
It's up today.
I agree, it's pretty nice. Morning. We have surprise breakfast we didn't realise we'd paid for, which is nice. It's always a thing. Tourist breakfast is pancakes, coffee, fruit. So that'll be great. And then that means that we can head off. Rather than go out to get somewhere for breakfast, we can just head where we want to go this morning. So I've got two places in mind. The first one is a place called Munduk, which is quite famous. I don't have any money around me, but it has this water temple. So we'll go and check that out this morning. But yeah, finish breakfast and then we'll go. Now I still have that big problem with my brakes.
These coffees are delicious. We need to fix Liss's bike.
Yeah. So I've already looked, and there should be a mechanic about half a kilometre that way. So we're going to go look out for that, and hopefully it's just something needs tightening up so that it stops knocking or stops resting against the brake. So I think it's the pad is resting against the brake constantly. I think it's just a bit maybe gunked up, or
It could actually be crap.
it could be related to the fact that the bike's are a heap of junk. Yes.
Yeah.
That is possible.
That's not really new for us, is it? Because we've got pretty good bikes that we haven't really looked after. So, par for the course.
Yes.
Hello. Kuchil masala.
Masala, this one?
You can roll it in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he's just roughing up the pads. So it might just be their polish. He's
Just completely dry.
well, it all looks like that rust.
So it's very loud. We're right beside a road. We pulled into this guy motor service place, and immediately he's been working on another bike, but he's immediately come over and pulled off the brakes on the back, taken off the pads. He's sort of roughed those up. He's putting some grease into the pistons. I think he's putting everything back together now. He's done it in like 5 minutes. So just awesome, isn't it? You go to somewhere in Sydney and maybe they'll fit you in a few weeks, or you know. Very, very good. So that's cost us $2 to fix that, which is ridiculous. But yeah, really good, really good. Love it here, love it here.
And that's where we're going to leave this episode. We're only halfway around the island at this point, so let me give you an idea of where we're up to, because quite a few of you have been asking for some maps in these videos. From Medewi, we headed on our little detour to the Death Cliffs, then headed straight over the middle to the hot springs at Banjar. Then we spent the night at a villa near Lavina, then went back up the mountains to Munduk, which is where we fixed Liss's bike. We'll pick this up in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you particularly to our patrons, all of you, particularly again our top patron Claire. Thank you very much for this. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when these come out, and we'll see you next episode for the rest of the lap around Bali.
Hello. 20,000. Pump your brakes.
Huh?
Have a go at pumping your brakes.
Pump the brakes.
Rear brake.